Hey, YouTube React City, this is Mark.
Ooh, sneaky.
And this is React City. I feel like I said that way out of... It's Windbreaker.
Windbreaker.
Something weird about that.
Something was weird about that intro, but...
Last time we left off, the fight with Keel is over.
Yes.
Keel is keeled.
I wish.
Right? Just get rid of them. I keep thinking, like, these guys are just knocked out. They're coming back up again like, you know, cockroaches. They're gonna be back.
But
their minds are not changed.
The fear might be dissipated somewhat because, you know...
Oh, that's right.
Greatest,
you guys did say that.
The greatest fear is, you know, getting beaten to smithereens. Now that the greatest fear has occurred, they're less likely to be controlled by it.
We had a pretty good comment where someone breaking down their thoughts throughout the show. Something I really liked is they were saying that in regards to when you said Suo hit the guy's chin to make him go wobbly, that's what it was supposed to be implying happened there.
Okay.
So he just concussed him.
Yeah.
Oh, it was concussion, okay.
Or that.
Not Suo.
Just all the head things happened at once.
Graceful, right?
Yeah.
Graceful, yes.
Did they happen to say the name?
We may never know.
Then I read it and it just went out the But yeah, episode 3. Let's see how they're going to set up this season, guys. Thank you guys very much for being here, guys. If you like your time, please do a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, if you want to see uncovered of this or anything else that we do, the Patreon down below allows for that, as well as seeing movies a whole month ahead. But either way, thank you guys very much for being here. We'll see you in discussion. Wow, he was not kidding. The day after.
So he wants to go and defend him. Oh, and then he fails.
Wow, so convincing.
Right?
Incredible charisma.
Looks like the kid was heckling him too.
That'd be hilarious. Back up. Oh,
Keel come to rescue.
Well, I guess that's how they recruit.
Yeah, make you feel like you're a part of something. That was the head guy, right?
Yeah, that's the leader.
I think so.
Yeah, run away. Quick. You don't want to be with this guy.
The eyes.
Yeah. His eyes are just dead.
Saying all the right things. Reminiscent of everyone else's backstory.
Yes. Join our cult.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna drop out. Oh, he... Yeah, look at his eyes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he just got here though.
Starting it from the get-go.
Oh,
Easy to control. It was a trap. Dang. Wow.
Just prison rules.
Yeah.
Everyone here is a hostage.
Yeah, they are. They've manipulated him. His mind is broken.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow.
I think he broke his leg. It's a lot of blood.
Where are your parents?
That's a
Yeah. Oh, intro. Who's that? Oh, Nita!
Nita.
Fell asleep.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
That's a nice way to put it. Help me with my training.
Ah!
because he said you're supposed to stay behind me.
走り出した時はおかしくなったかと思ったよ。せやけど、ミレ君が先輩たちに連絡を取ってくれたから、わしらなんとかなったんや。助かったで。
I love you do that beforehand.
Yeah.
We are gonna get rocked.
Oh, he is there. Why is he walking so slow? No, he woke up.
No.
Yeah, imagine he went by himself.
Yeah.
He was going to too.
He's still walking. He doesn't care. Sugeshita does not care.
あいつらがボロボロになったのだって。どう考えたって俺のせいじゃねえか。お前らだってそう思ってんだろ。俺のせいだって言えよ。バカ言ってんじゃねえぞ。俺一人だったら確実に長門を取り戻せなかった。
Yeah.
誰がどう思うが、俺はお前に感謝しかねえ。
It had to be done.
さくら。
The blush.
そもそもよ、ボロボロになったのは俺ら自身のせいで、さくらのせいなわけねえだろ。まったくだ。
Here, here.
俺たち仲間じゃない。
Buddies. Yeah, you have friends.
You're not alone in
そう
this.
だよ、
You have contacts in your
特
list.
にミレ君は副級長。俺たちにも責任はある。
Oh,
ここから一緒に。
Bright world.
前だったら絶対あんなやつに手伝ったりしなかった。なんだってどうしちまったんだ俺は。
pat, pat, pat.
いい経験になったんじゃねえか、あいつらも。なことよりあのチームどう思う？あいつにあれだけの人数がついてくるとは思えない。
Hmm.
何か引っかかる。
But I mean, based on Nagato's story,
He was there for that, right?
he was, yeah.
But it's still a lot of people would have just ducked out.
Yeah, yeah, not
Like you
come
can't
back.
find
こ
me.
の店にいる。
Interrupting this to remind you guys that Patreon down below allows you to see these episodes uncut or weeks ahead. Check it out down below.
大将、お前にコーラ一本つけてくれ。おう、お前らおかえり。お食事中すみません。ということがありまして、すみませんでした。はい、わかった。お疲れさん。おい、よかったらこれ食え。さあ、食おう。
Yum, yum.
Wow.
Wow.
それだけ
Yes.
それだけって俺は自分のことに不倫を巻き込んでしまいました。そんなこと言ったって長門
We've been over this now, Tony.
なら不倫が助けるのは当たり
Okay,
前
but you're
だ。
hearing from the top guy now.
先輩たちにも迷惑かけたし、先輩が後輩の面倒を見るもんだ。
Sakura. It's not even.
長門食え。いいから。
Well, I would have started with the egg too. It's the only thing I recognize.
Aww. Aww.
うまいか？はい。何かうまいと思ったの。久しぶりです。
The stress is gone.
Yeah.
マジ。これからしんどいと思うことたくさんあると思う。でもそんな時思い出せ。その味はお前が一人じゃないって証だから。な。
Yay.
はい。どうしたさくら？元気ねえな。別に。俺が皆さんがボロボロに。
He's telling on him.
さくらさんが一人で責任を感じてしまっているんです。
He's his communicator.
言うんじゃん。自分に腹が立ってるだけだ。大口叩いたくせにいつもならこんなことねえのに。なんでか 体が思うように動かなかった。
Well, I guess they recognize what that
な
means.
んだ体が動かなくなったのはボロボロになった仲間を見てからじゃないか。だとしたら
You care.
Empathy.
そいつらのことが好きだからだよ。
Well done.
I don't like anything.
お前さ動けよ。だからか。すみません。タオルください。
Just chaos.
Everywhere they go.
うめえ、ヒイラギ。話終わったね。カツあげたぞ、カツ。
Wow, they love him.
Yeah.
Everyone loves him.
Yeah, how can you eat more?
I think he gave everyone else the first round.
I guess so. Oh, they're waiting for her to meet. Here is promised.
Oh.
That's a punch.
Oh gosh. Oh, that's disgusting. That's so inefficient.
そんなボロボロでおかえり
Oh, the crybabies all around.
ありがとうさくら
I
There
can't
it
take
is.
It's a
Yeah. Be a little tsundere self.
Mission complete.
Yes.
Nobody escaped. Oh, they just slept.
風鈴と揉めるって言うからはるばる見に来た。
What?
それに風鈴は思った以上に弱くなってたしよ。
He has
Dress shoes.
good shoes, yeah.
キールはここでおしめだな。そこそこでかくなったってのにもったいねえ。けどあのバカが好き勝手やりやがったせいで中身が腐りきって
Oh, it was all ugh.
そろそろ一遍しばいてやろうと思ってたところでこれだ。
Ah! It's a gang. Yeah, real,
real
gang.
考えようによっちゃ風鈴との間にいいカードが手に入ったってことだ。最後にいい仕事したじゃねえか。
He talked himself into thinking better of the situation.
キールそこそこ暇つぶしにはなったぜ。
Frank.
Huh.
Lion Wheel Frank.
Discussion.
Discussion.
So Keel's done, but not quite
Not
done.
quite. So
Well, it
there's
seems like-
something under the surface.
It seems like there's a secondary gang that's like propagating gangs. I think that's what Keel was.
Yeah, they're a subgroup of whatever that thing is. Mm-hmm. And he just snuck in, pretended to be unconscious, and watched the fight.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And he was like, oh, they were weaker than I thought, but I guess it was just first years. So they're trying to scope out Bofurin for some reason.
Did you say weaker than I thought, or they've gotten weaker?
They've gotten weaker.
Oh, okay.
So he's familiar with them.
But he was like, oh, well, I guess they're first years, so.
A lot of this episode, though, was dealing with the feelings of defeat and victory. That even though they won, it wasn't our win. You know?
Yeah.
It wasn't easy.
For various amounts of reasons.
Yes.
Their first years, also, Keel is huge.
Yes.
And then also,
They were
Sakura is experiencing caring.
Yeah, and
For
he's
the
not
first
sure
time.
how to like balance those emotions, so he was distracted.
I think you were going to say they're also using weapons.
Yeah. All that's coming next are guns.
Yeah.
Are we gonna be Suzaku's up in here like 0.5 seconds of lag?
0.4.
0.4.
Respect on his name.
Yeah. But we got Nagato's backstory.
Yeah, it's
on how
crazy. He got
It
trapped.
happened so quickly.
Yeah,
Oh man, that's
he was
kind of.
lured in,
Yeah.
never to escape again.
It's hard getting used to, well, not hard, but it's just funny getting used to the time spans of these things. You know, they're only supposed to be in school for like, what, 3 years once they're in high school or something like that. So it's like, yeah, it all happened so quick. Right after we graduated, literally next day.
Yeah.
It's been like
Oh, a couple weeks.
4 days.
Maybe even just 4 days.
It's been 4 days.
Yeah, Sakura just got here.
Yeah, you did. 'Cause they just graduated. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just elected.
Just got here.
They just elected grade captain.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's between because it was right after they graduated.
Yeah,
but,
so
there's
it's
gonna be a
sometime
little bit
before
of
Sakura
time
showed up. Yeah.
before the next grade starts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
true.
guess like summer vacation.
Summer vacation. Summer
So-
vacation, like 3 months.
Mm.
That's enough time to grow the hair that long.
Yeah.
And drift from your best friend.
Drift from your best friend.
Oh. So Keel is not related to a school.
No.
Yes, it's just
It's
a
just
gang.
a gang.
It's a multi-level marketing scheme
Yeah.
in the guise of a gang.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, we can be friends, and then that guy also says we can be friends, and then they all start beating each other up.
Yeah, and nobody knows what to do to get out of it because, I mean, well, for one, don't walk up and say I want to leave. That's not gonna work.
Yeah.
You just kind of ghost them.
You just
You gotta
gotta not
listen.
show up unless they like track you and know where you live and they'll
And
threaten
then
your
you
family.
run and then say, "Hey, police! There's this people by the shipping yard."
Yeah, police. Nobody calls the police.
You might
around
recognize
here.
they spray painted graffiti like everywhere. You know,
Adults. They can't do anything.
they can't do anything.
They seem. I mean, this city has to be huge with the amount of gangs that are in here. And the fact that no one even saw a couple of these guys before, right?
Yeah.
I mean, even if Keel wasn't established, these people are in the same town. You would have seen them before.
Yes.
You know, massive city.
But Kaji picked up on the fishiness about it.
Yes, he
Yes.
did.
Immediately.
He's like, "This is weird. It shouldn't have grown this big
Yes.
so quickly
Yeah.
and quietly, like a weed."
And that leader guy is creepy.
Yeah, he just wants to hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The weak are the easiest to manipulate. And I think that's one of the things they manipulate them by that makes them stay too, is they make them do these horrendous things in order to not get beat up, and then they say you're kind of worthless because you've done this. So they
Yeah.
manipulate them to think that they're less than, now they can
have
never
to
go
be
back. They can never go back. Yeah.
Who else is gonna accept you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of makes you feel a little bad for beating all these trauma victims.
Yeah, they're all trauma victims.
They all have PTSD.
I was
None of
like,
them are getting
please,
speeches.
somebody wake up and leave.
Yeah.
Leave before the top guy wakes up, at least.
Literally, all of them are on the ground. At least one of them is gonna have a speech impediment after this, from the amount of brain damage.
Oh,
Drain damage.
Brain
damage. Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
I can't believe they were actually all unconscious till night fell.
That's not cool.
That is concerning. Somebody needs to call somebody. I was gonna say their parents, but then I'm like, no. They haven't done a great job thus far. So ambulance.
Ambulance. Nira was also passed out till almost dark. I
Yes.
think he was waking up.
He wasn't knocked out. It's a funny thing.
No,
he just fell
like a
asleep.
piggyback ride.
Yeah, I think he may have passed out after they like
It's
the
like,
whole.
you stay here.
Yeah. You know, the
Walk
brain
outside,
damage.
he's like-
Brain damage.
Dream damage.
Yes. But then he wakes up and Sakura has his self-loathing powwow
Yeah.
there. He's like, it's all my fault. Just say it's my fault. Because that's probably what he's used to.
Yeah.
And then he gets friendship instead and he doesn't know what to do. He's like, what's this pink feeling inside of me?
Pink.
So fuzzy.
Yeah, that's funny. And Ume put it to words. So both of them obviously or possibly went through a similar metamorphosis as Sakura. Probably, maybe they also came from like a background of, what is it, rejection.
Hiragi and
Those two, at least they understood the feeling of this unknown feeling that he was experiencing. He didn't know why he was feeling it and being thrown off balance by it. They experienced that, so they probably had to deal with that emotional growth as well. Is what I'm getting.
But and Kaji, I just like the little detail there of a lot of the times in that little talk that they were having, Kaji was looking at Hiragi. Because Hiragi in the flashbacks was his leader.
Yeah, he's the one that he's looks up to.
Yeah.
Apparently the one that chastises him the most, because he was talking about what did he say? Motormouth said something about remember when something about having to deal with Hiragi.
Yeah. I remember, but I remember what he said it was about.
What he said. It's gone from my brain now. But yeah, Hiragi is apparently the one that straightened out strategy.
And I also remember in the middle of his fight, he was talking about how Hiragi taught him how to control himself.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's when he put the lollipop in his mouth.
Ingesting drugs.
Yeah, Hiragi's is whatever that is for the heartburn.
Chamomile lollipops.
He's got to get that figured out.
Yeah.
You can't get stomach burn every time something stressful happens.
No.
Yeah, you can give yourself some stomach cancer or something. Yeah, but then we report to Umemiya.
Yeah, and he takes it well. As much as it's pretty much like the chain of command coming down, like the mindset is the same.
Yeah.
As to down to the second year. So the second year's like, no, it'll be all right. Don't worry. But nobody would believe until he heard it from the man's mouth himself.
Yes.
I really do enjoy that you can see everyone having that unique look to them in the first years. Because even though they're not all main character vibes, we're going to be growing with this group.
I was happy to see that too. I keep liking the guy who has the man bun.
Yeah.
I love his hair.
The fade on the sides?
Yeah.
He got smacked by one of the wooden sticks in the flashback too. When he was thinking about his friends getting hurt.
Yeah.
Gets hurt.
Dang.
Yes.
Those guys are tough.
Yeah.
They take stick smacks.
Their skulls are built different. Yep.
And then we have Frank.
We have Frank. We'll call him Frank.
Yeah.
Lion Wheel Frank.
Cool hair Frank. Tats Frank.
That's Frank.
Also, much older.
Yes.
At what point is this a film?
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Yeah.
This is what when they graduate from Furin, they get recruited to Frank.
Recruited to Frank. It's the worst name in English.
What?
No, I mean like as a gang. What gang are you from?
Frank. Oh, okay. I thought you were just like hating on all the Franks.
No. Frank as a name is okay, but like you're not getting cool guy points, you know?
Yeah. He does seem, I mean, obviously with the tattoos, usually that, especially in anime, then for his gang membership, right? And so it would be interesting to see what actual gangs are like in this world. This is kind of a thing where there's levels to it, because usually they seem to try to keep away from the middle schoolers, because that was a whole thing with Shizuan.
Yeah.
So maybe there's just like, okay, if you're in a middle school, they've got their gang situation. High school, our gangs, real gangs, you stay away from the kids.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's something like that
maybe.
going on. And he's like crossing the line, going back and like recruiting who's going to be good gang members when they grow up or something.
Yeah.
Which is just evil.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Alright. Guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like it, time, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, if you want to see the unconfident this anything else that we do, the Patreon is there in the description as always. As well as be able to see things way ahead, like movies a whole month ahead or other shows 2 weeks ahead. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the city. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
And shout out to our patrons: Wills Willie Wills, Michael Rivera, Logan Frank, Scalian, Tazir Anon, Ichu, Alharion, Alex, Sanfir Bindra, Justin, Gillian Tate, Jamal Wilson, NC Hawks fan, Kano, Eric Wang, Psycho 6, Rogue, Deli, Tomaso Richeshi, and Voodoo.